Bubble Busters!
Hi, I'm Michelle, a housewife living with my husband, Justin. We both have a car because our house is more than a 30-minute walk from the nearest train station. In addition to our parking spaces, we also have a guest parking space. Our house is close to a river. The riverbanks are always crowded with people doing barbecues in the summer. Because I'm very introverted, I don't really like barbecuing with people, but I enjoy going for a walk by the river since it's very close to our house. We'll start our vacation tomorrow.
Yep. We didn't go on a honeymoon because we spent our money building this house. This vacation will be our delayed honeymoon.
Our week-long overseas trip will start tomorrow. Both of us have work in the morning, so we'll leave in the afternoon. It's my first trip abroad, so I'm super excited despite being such an introvert. The following day, when I got home from work, what's going on? Whose van is this? I saw an RV parked at our house. Apparently, they opened our gate without permission and parked at the visitor parking. Justin, you're not gonna believe this. There's an RV parked in our lot.
What? Is the driver there?
I don't see the driver, but judging by the size of the RV, I guess they're a big group.
This is gonna be difficult. We can't ask the driver to move the van if we can't even find them.
Should I call the police and get it towed?
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. I'm going home soon. You can call the police now.
So I called the police, but their response was,
We can only tow vehicles parked in public areas, but not on private property. You have to find the RV owner and work things out yourself.
They were not helpful at all. Weakness analysis, 30%. I can't find the driver and the police won't do anything. Oh well, I need to figure out a solution myself now. But how am I supposed to move someone else's van?
Hi, I'm home. What did the police say?
The police said they can't tow it, and the RV driver hasn't returned either. What should we do?
I don't know. We have to leave for the airport in the afternoon.
We can't wait for the driver to come back. We'll miss our flight.
But we can't leave it at our house like this.
Weakness analysis, 60%. It's annoying to think that some stranger parked on our property without permission and got away with it. I need to do something to make sure they don't get away so easily.
Forget about them, Michelle. We can't be late for our flight. Let's head to the airport.
Oh, I know!
Whoa! You scared me! What is it?
Weakness analysis, 100%. Since I can't move the RV, I'll make it completely immovable. I can't forgive those who decided to be selfish and ruin my mood on the departing day of our vacation. Time to trouble buster them. Hey, Justin, can you quickly buy me some chains and padlocks?
Chains and padlocks? Why?
You'll see.
Okay.
After Justin brought the chains and the padlocks back, I started to wrap the chains around the RV.
What do you want to do, Michelle?
Shut up and help me, Justin!
Okay, don't get mad. You're so scary now.
This should be good. I wrapped the RV completely with the chains, and then I secured the chain with a padlock. It was almost impossible to move the RV. The driver couldn't get in the van because all the doors were unopenable. To be safe, I put another chain and padlock on the gate so no one could go inside. Put this notice up, and we're done here. The notice says, no trespassing, no parking without property owner's permission. Seriously, don't do it. Now let's grab our luggage and go to the airport. Your persistence is amazing. We got in the taxi and finally went on our way to the airport. Our first overseas trip was fun, but I couldn't stop thinking about the RV parked in our parking, so I was unable to relax fully during the vacation. 1 week later, someone's at our gate.
Excuse me, can I help you?
What the hell did you do to my RV?
Is this some kind of joke? I'll call the police now!
You are... Oh, Alicia? I met Alicia and her husband, Joseph, at the community meeting before. Is that your RV, Alicia?
That's right! Why did you put chains and locks on the gate? Thanks to you, I haven't been able to use my RV for a week.
We've been coming here every day for the past week.
I understand you're frustrated, but do you know you were trespassing and parked without permission on our property?
Huh? That's not true. Don't we know each other?
Do we? We've only met a few times at the meeting and never even invited each other over. Can you explain why you parked at our parking first?
We were having a barbecue with our friends by the river.
That's not the point. I'm asking why you entered our property and parked without permission.
Because there was no public parking near the river.
What? That's not an excuse.
Your parking is big enough for our RV, and no other car was parked there. We were just borrowing your parking, temporarily.
What do you mean, borrowing? Does our parking look like free public parking?
You have such a big parking space. Don't be so stingy.
Plus, we would have said hi to you guys if you were home that day. We couldn't let you know we parked here because neither of you were at home. Are you trying to blame it on us? Even if we were home, we would have said no to you.
According to Alicia, she was having a barbecue with her friends but couldn't find any public parking nearby. So they decided to park at our house instead. Not only were they not sorry for trespassing and parking without permission, they even blamed us for not being at home when they came.
We only used one of your parking spaces, but look what you did to our van!
What were you thinking, putting chains around our van?
First of all, what were you thinking, parking your van on our property without permission?
It's because I thought we were friends.
No, we're not friends, okay? When did we ever become friends?
Did you know we had to carry all the equipment home after the barbecue because we couldn't get to our van?
Our friends were upset too. It was a total nightmare. Will you be responsible for that?
Alicia kept complaining about how they had to go home on foot because we locked their van in chains while they were having the barbecue. She was also whining about how she was frowned upon by her mom friends because they couldn't access the van and had to carry all the equipment home. Seems like Alicia was isolated by her mom friends after the barbecue.
I'm an outcast in the group now because of you. It was all your fault.
None of this would have happened if you parked in a public parking space. You have to apologize, or we'll think of ways to make you apologize.
Shut up! You should apologize to us! We just parked at your house. You didn't have to go that far to get revenge on us. We'll take off the chains now. Don't show up at our house ever again.
It was pointless to keep reasoning with them, so I asked Justin to remove the chains and locks and send them away.
What an annoying couple. They didn't even apologize for what they did. What do you plan to do next?
Just wait and see. We had another community meeting the following day. I brought the photo of their unauthorizedly parked RV, which I took before we left for vacation, to the meeting. Alicia and her husband trespassed and parked their RV on our property without permission, but they refused to apologize. It was such a headache.
Sounds terrible, but that couple has always been problematic. There have been a number of complaints against them already, such as lighting fireworks in the middle of the night or being too loud at home.
Could you please share this with other neighbors so we can stop them from causing more trouble?
That's a good idea. I'll pass on the message to all the neighbors.
After the meeting, the transgressions of Alicia and her husband quickly spread throughout the town. Alicia was already isolated in her friend group, and now she was completely alienated by the whole neighborhood. She couldn't join any group and seemed to be left alone. Sometime later, Alicia and her husband moved out of the neighborhood.
I hope they'll stop doing ridiculous things at their new home.
They were isolated because of what they did, so I think they deserved it. We should always remember to lock our front gate in the future. I hope Alicia and her husband can turn a new leaf and stop causing trouble to their new neighbors. Justin and I plan to go on another overseas trip once we have enough money saved. I hope I can enjoy my next vacation without having to worry about anything. Trouble Busters!